always there behind that mask. Smiles and tears forgotten in the past. I don't care who you want to be, but show yourself, show them how you feel.
Hello everyone! Happy Wednesday! Wow, my OBS just completely dropped the moment I said hi. Thank you, OBS. It is way brighter than I expected, but it's okay. I'm just gonna be shining here. That's fine. That's totally fine. I hope all of you have been having a great week so far, have been having a fantastic week last week. Today we're gonna be continuing baking the baguette, which is... I fixed it up a little bit since the last stream. Let's switch over real quick. So I made the indents a little larger. I don't know, like there's still something with the curvature of it that like sometimes I look at it, I'm not super happy about. I might noodle on this a little bit more, but I think today I'm pretty confident with starting up with the line art and everything. So I guess let's get into it. First of all, I'm just going to, I don't know, like, there's something about this. You know what, maybe I should do that, like, trick where, oh, not like that, though. Where, like, you flip the image. I know a lot of artists do this. I am absolutely horrible at doing this, because I never do, and, it's not great. It's not best practices. So if you are a digital artist, because I don't think traditional you can do this as easily, flip your artwork, and when you get to see it in like a different angle almost, that's when you are able to pick up on like what's wrong with it, and stuff that you might not even notice when you were looking at it the right way around. Max Blackcat, hello, happy Wednesday, how are you? Oh man, I'm just gonna take a sip of my coffee and then noodle on this a little bit more. Yeah, honestly, like the past week has been, I mean, outside of archery, which I did last week, which was pretty neat. I would say like I got the setup of it down pat, like, I don't know, lifting up the bow, putting in the arrow, it's not that complicated. And I guess I have the strength to pull the arrow back, albeit when I read tips on it afterwards, I don't think I was using the right muscle for it, because you're supposed to be using your back muscles more, but I was just using like my whole ass arm. So I got the look of it down pat, but when it came to shooting, like, yes, most of the time I was able to shoot my arrow and it would pierce the target. But my aiming, for the most part, was a very general area. Like, I always kept trying to troubleshoot where I was aiming and where I was like looking at and pointing and stuff like that. But yeah, it's funny, like people ask me how was archery, and I'm like, it was fun, it was neat. I think I got the aiming down to like a vague area of yes, my arrow will be somewhere in this vicinity, and that's all I got. So I'm not out here being Robin Hood anytime soon, but that's okay. And you know, the funniest thing was that Peggy was the one that did research on like this archery gym, and it was suspiciously cheap. So we were like a little bit hesitant, a little bit nervous, but it did have really great ratings. So we're like, okay, like, you know, what could go wrong? And then we went, and then it turns out that it's probably suspiciously cheap because it's Asian. Like, it's Asian run, it's very legit. They have like actual champions training there and everything. I guess they just kept it, you know, the facility isn't like that fancy. It's in like a giant warehouse. There aren't like painted walls. It doesn't look nice per se. It just looks like functional. So I guess they didn't like really fluff it up and increase the cost in that way. So I really appreciate that. And then if I wanted to go back, the prices are really cheap after you took the introductory course. So that was really great. OMG, last week I was lurking almost the whole stream because I was holiday baking. Oh, what did you bake for the holidays? Also, man, you are like really on top of holiday baking. Like that's so early, I think, in my opinion. So what else have I been up to? I don't know, did anyone do any Black Friday shopping? Because for me, what did I get? I got some clothes, like nothing fancy or anything. Just saw some cool like sweatpants and stuff. Sweatpants, oh my god. But I found some nice like comfy sweatpants that I like the look of, and it wasn't like too expensive or anything. It was on sale, so I got some of that. I haven't been, I guess, properly clothes shopping in a long time. Previously, or like I guess nowadays, I do most of my shopping at conventions, so I'm really happy supporting other artists when they create apparel and stuff, if it, you know, fits with my style. And yeah, that's where I find most of my clothes. I mean, oftentimes I still go and shop at like places like H&M and stuff, just to see what they have, but I don't know, a lot of the times I feel like the stuff that's already in my closet is what I like and what I find like basic to myself. So yeah, I just don't find myself feeling the need to do a lot of clothes shopping often. So this was the little Black Friday trip that my girlfriend and I took to the like an outlet close to us. Was quite a neat change of pace. Alright, just noodling away here. Like in some ways I wonder like, oh, if I wasn't so financially anxious, would I buy like more clothes and splurge on more things? But maybe yes, but I've also come to this this idea of like, I guess, Marie Kondoing everything, where like I want to keep things around me that I absolutely love. And if I go to a store and like there's this I don't know, jacket or something that's, you know, just I like it enough, maybe like it's like, oh yeah, this is neat, but like I don't love it, then I can't find the reasoning in myself to be like, well, I'll like it enough over my other things to wear it often enough for how much I paid for it. So yeah, that's why. I work at Walmart online pickup, and Black Friday is the equivalent to a horror movie on Friday the 13th. Oh no. I mean, online pickup. So because I heard, like I read that this year both Target and Walmart closed down their physical stores for Black Friday. So at least people aren't getting trampled down, but they did like do everything online. So I'm assuming that our backroom area looks like the episode of Hoarders, buried alive. Oh no. So like, as a Walmart online pickup employee, do you get stuff shipped into like your Walmart, I guess, like back room or warehouse, and then yeah, it's just like all these boxes and people just queue in the time to come and pick it up? Were there like any lineups of cars just out to the streets or anything? Because admittedly, I feel like in the United States, especially, I don't know, like, I just always felt like consumerism in the United States was a bit stronger than it is in Canada. Not exactly sure why. Like, there's a little difference in culture and maybe, like, living expenses, maybe. But that's not to say, like, we also don't have, like, sometimes lineups outside to the doors or the streets or whatever. But I don't think I've read anything in regards to someone being trampled to death in Canada for shopping. So I guess that's where I'm basing it off of. But I'm really glad that this year Walmart and Target made the decision to close down their physical stores, because I don't know, every year you just hear about the most awful things coming out of Black Friday. Let's see. Is this good enough? Is this good enough for me? That's the question I want to ask. Is this a plump boy? Oh yeah, but the weirdest thing for when we went shopping was that we found that buying online was cheaper than buying in store. Like, the store would have, say, 50% off or however many percent off. But somehow, like, either the discount online was even greater or the price online was reduced for the item itself. And then there was a discount on top of it. So what ended up happening, and I feel so like BM about this, like bad-mannered about this, but like we went to the stores, we tried on the stuff, or we saw things in the store, and we're like, oh wow, we didn't know this existed. We tried it on, found our size and everything, and then my girlfriend would look online to compare, and we ended up buying nothing in store and everything online. I felt a little BM, but at the same time, like, I'm still buying it, so, you know. Fancy seeing you here, Quantinator. Hello, hello. How's your week been? Did you do any Black Friday shopping? Get any good deals? And yeah, outside of clothes, I got, I got a set of dumbbells, to add on. So, like, the set of dumbbells that I got, hi Mel. The set of dumbbells that I got are like individual plates and everything. So I can now like increase the weight of the dumbbells I already have. And then I got a pair of boxing gloves because for 2 to 3 years I've always wanted to go to like a boxing class. I love the idea of boxing and stuff. Hi Misaki. One, I have a lot of pent-up anger, like, all the time. I have a lot of pent-up energy, and I just like punching things. I've never punched anything, I don't know, I've never punched anyone, and I've never, like, really punched anything. I've taken, like, random boxing classes here and there before, but it was either, like the very first time I ever tried it was this, like, free trial thing that my friend got us all roped into, and I was like, oh, this is really cool, but at the time I was like still in university, so I couldn't imagine not only paying for a membership but also traveling there, especially when back then I didn't have a car. They have Groupons for it. Okay, so that's another thing. The second or third time I tried a boxing class, I did it via Groupon, and it was like, yeah, you could take like the intro class for free and stuff. And it was very obvious that I was not, that I was the only beginner in that class, and it just felt really uncomfortable. Like, I knew because the coach just said like, all right, it's time to do this thing, and then he would like look at me, and it's like, oh, for those of you who might be new here, this thing is, and then he goes on to explain it, and it just like, it felt so, I don't know, like, yeah, it just felt really awkward. Like, I went alone to that class, so I already felt kind of like out of place, kind of. And when we were doing like warm-ups, I was doing like one of the exercises incorrectly, so like I got pulled to the side to be taught how to do the warm-up anyways, whereas everyone else was doing just fine. And it was like, I wish I got over that anxiety or worry, but at the same time, like, it just felt really uncomfortable to me, and it didn't feel very beginner-friendly. So, ended up not going back to that gym. So this time, the gym that I've been eyeing has, like, it has a free trial, and the free trial is, like, a very dedicated intro class. Like, you can't take this intro class again, like, if you've done it before or if you've been to a gym before. So I feel a little bit more comfortable and confident in that, like, oh, this is actually geared towards people that have no experience in boxing. Ollie Bits, hello, hello! Ooh, sorry, let me catch up a little bit on chat. Our stores are open, but because of online pickup, there wasn't a huge crowd of people. That's really good. I mean, I assume it's still a lot of work. Oh, we used to have boxes shipped, but ever since COVID, we shop off the shelves. Okay. At least it's not like, at least you're clearing the inventory that's already in your store, and hopefully, I mean, I'm sure it was busy, but I'm glad you survived it, and that no one got trampled to death this year. Quanator is eating sushi, and maybe pre-Black Friday shopping. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, if any of you guys did some Black Friday shopping, what did you end up getting? Because I just got like 3 articles of clothing, new set of dumbbells, an additional set of dumbbells, and a pair of boxing gloves. I regret not getting like a nice drill set, like a set for like drilling, and you know, like a drill to screw in like screws and stuff like that. It's not that I need it, it's just I feel like it's a life thing that I should have. But I have like a mediocre drill set from IKEA, so it's gonna do me just fine. OMG, I loved kickboxing. Wait, Mal, do you still do kickboxing, or like has it been a while? I saw that you guys weren't at San Diego Comic-Con this year. Oh no, I guess we weren't. So like, I personally unfortunately don't have a great idea as to what conventions Puglie's gonna be at. So normally for San Diego Comic-Con and these bigger cons, they are facilitated by Good Smile Connect, originally known as For Fans by Fans. And somewhat unfortunately, their communication has been a little bit like all over the place, and I've also kind of been mentally all over the place, so I keep forgetting to even ask them, like, hey, do we have any updates? Can you keep us informed? So, Ollie Bits, thank you so much for that. I'm so sorry that Puglie wasn't at San Diego Comic-Con, but I'll for sure try to keep up with them at least to, I don't know, get updated on the stuff. Because, I don't know, sometimes I think about this and I'm like, while this is my brand, it's like almost like it shouldn't be my job to have to keep following up on this. But it is, so I just gotta suck it up and do it. But yeah, it's been a year full of adaptation. and thinking on my feet and balancing out what I'm capable of doing on my plate. So it's a learning process. It's every year. It's a learning process. I don't know if Puglie ever gets any easier. Ooh. Alright, let's flip Puglie back. Flip horizontal. Thank you. Save. Looking a little bit better. I think I'm going to stop noodling this and just go straight to line art now. Hide this. Create a new layer. Get that sweet, sweet line art brown. Change the brush. Check it's the right brush. Good. And turn on my stabilizer. It's been a hot minute, but I took the Groupon and they gave me free gloves. What? That's amazing. That is such a good deal. Dang. I want to do it again, though. Hey, Mel, would you like to do an intro class in boxing with me? First time we meet, it's punching each other. I want to buy a punching bag. Okay, I've been thinking about... okay, Mel, I'll message you. Actually, give me a quick DM now, like just on Twitch or whatever, wherever you feel comfortable communicating. Give me a quick DM now so I get the notification, and I'll give you the deets later. It's gonna be like let's see, because next week I have a little dinner, so it'll be like 2 weeks from now. But yeah, like seriously, if you're down, if you're interested, I am more than happy to, like, I don't know, meet you there. But for the longest time, I've wanted to buy a punching bag, like a heavyweight punching bag. And it's not a space issue for me. Like, my apartment, for the cost of it, is quite large. It might look bad if I put it in my apartment, but like, I do have physical space for it. It's just gonna look ugly. But the issue with the punching bag for me is the noise, because I don't want to, like, because punching the bag is alone gonna make noise, right? But then the stand itself, even though it's secure to the ground, like it's weighted down, I worry it's gonna like knock on the floor, and I live in an apartment, so I don't think that's gonna be very kind to whoever's underneath me. So that's why I've refrained from getting a punching bag. Also because I live on the 3rd floor with no elevator, so carrying it up might be a heck of a time. I thought you guys were behind the scenes and had the booth on your own. Good Smile wasn't there either, so that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I truly do hope that one day I will be able to have my own booth that's run by myself, run by my own. I feel like it's, to be honest, like, I'm kind of scared of the difficulty of it, because, you know, these cons are so massive. But at the same time, you know what? That's gonna be a goal of mine, to really have control over, like, the conventions that I go to, the look of my booth, and how I want people to experience my booth. And that is definitely a, hopefully not too far, goal of mine that I'll be able to reach. No, it's okay. A lot of companies weren't, so I understood. Conventions are slowly coming back, and it's still a cautious thing, so I very much understand companies being wary of, and all of us coming out of a messy mental funk of COVID. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm surprised. I would have imagined, like, San Diego Comic-Con being as packed as before. Maybe not in, like, people, like attendees, but maybe as companies. But I guess there are still companies that are very wary of, like, sending their employees to, like, represent them and stuff. But I'm just glad that conventions themselves are doing the work of, like, limiting capacity, increasing space, increasing security and stuff. So I'm glad so far. I haven't heard any bad news coming out of conventions. Hi, nice to meet you in person. Punches each other. Exactly. How else are we gonna bond, right, Mel? If I message you, if I message your Instagram DMs, do you check it, or is it someone else? Beth might end up checking it, but she's gonna tell me that you messaged me. So, like, just like just say my name, or just say like, "Hey Beth, this message is for Huge." I said I wanted to put my punching bag in my backyard, so like the sand/water one, and I'm like, but what if someone steals it? But at the same time, it's like 200 pounds, and you have to climb stairs to steal it. Willie J, oh my gosh, thank you so much for being a Puglie pal, and happy 3-month anniversary. I truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. Mel, at that point, if someone steals your punching bag, it's almost like you give them credit for putting in the effort to steal it. Like, can you be angry about that? So if someone is willing to steal that, then they deserve it. Yeah. I am not helping you lug that thing up the stairs. Hi, Clara. Hi. Oh my god, Ollie Bits, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime, and happy 2-month anniversary. Truly appreciate you so much. And thank you for being here. Guys, don't get on the hype train. It's fine. Just leave it as is. Let's see. You will never be able to leave your booth. I can tell you that. You know what? Like, okay, well, granted, sometimes I do want to leave my booth, not necessarily to shop around, but because I want to see my friends and then like say hi to them and support them. But oftentimes, if I'm just behind my own booth, like, I am so happy. Depending on the state of the booth, honestly, but like, I'm very happy just being behind my booth and getting to meet people and seeing how people react to Puglie. It's honestly the most genuine, endearing thing. It's like, I never really am able to internalize like what Puglie means to people. I don't understand what Puglie means to people. I know what he means to me, but I don't understand what he means to people. So, when I'm at conventions, I kind of finally... Sorry, I'm like plugging in my laptop that's telling me it's gonna die soon. When I'm behind the booth, when I'm at conventions, I finally get to see like what that all surmounts to. And it's also sometimes kind of fun, when people don't realize that I'm the creator, and that's fine, because I'm just kind of there to help people. But sometimes when I see people, like say when a fan actually recognizes me, like knows who I am, and like asks me to sign something and stuff, and then you see like this little group of people eyeing me, like finally dawning on them that like, oh, I'm literally the creator. I've been standing in front of them the entire time. Not to be like gotcha or something, but at the same time, it's like, it's just I don't need my face to be known. I don't need any of that recognition, but it's just amusing to see that kind of like realization on their faces. Conventions are now requiring full vaccinations, which is great. Yes. I am at least very glad that the really big large conventions are like demanding that, so I'm really happy. I hope even the small or medium-sized ones do keep up with that, because it's so important. For real, if you don't punch each other in the first meeting, are y'all even friends? Right? Okay, conventions are now just a fight club, you know? Artist Alley is just a fight club. Yay, welcome new Puglie pal! Do I hear a hype train? No, you don't. OMG, Ollie Bits, I've been reading your name as Oily Bits. Many people do. It's so amusing. Oh my god, Oily Bits. I mean, would Oily Bits just be French fries? Like, what else is oily and like bit-sized? All I can think of is fries. Like tater tots, or like fry bits at the bottom of the fry box. Fry bits, or tempura flakes. Yes. Ah, tempura flakes, so good. Or like the little bits of like fried chicken skin. Like it's probably not even the skin, it's just like the batter itself, but Like when you get that good chunk at the bottom of the box, it's like, oh yeah, that's a treat. Wait, has anyone else here ever wished that places like I don't know, like KFC or churches or I don't know what else you would does Popeyes maybe, like any fried chicken place, right? Have you ever wished that these places just sold their chicken skin? And I'm not talking about like I know there are a few Asian places that do chicken skin, like straight up chicken skin, but like the texture is a little bit different. It's a lot more crunch than there is like the crunch on one side and like the skin on the other side, kind of. But for real, like whenever I get KFC or churches and stuff, like I just want to eat the skin. Like I don't care if it's the fattest part. I just want to eat the skin. And then I don't care much for the rest of the chicken. And I'm a very lackluster Asian in that I don't do well with like bones in my food. So like the only kind of bony food that I like eating is chicken wings, and then otherwise like I find it too much effort because, you know, there's bone, there's like cartilage or soft tendon or whatever. And I have to eat around it. I can't just like bite through it. And I'm like, this is too much effort for me wanting to enjoy food. So not only am I a horrible Asian because I can't pick out bones. Like, I know a lot of Asian people can eat like a piece of fish, right? And then are able to just like slide the bone clean off, like right out their mouth. I can't do that. I choke, and then I try to find the bone, and I can't. So I end up just like bleh, like the whole chunk of chewed up meat, and maybe there's a bone somewhere in there. Like I am awful at this. Taiwanese popcorn chicken bits. Yeah. Oh man, I just had Taiwanese popcorn chicken for the first time in like years, a couple of days ago, and yeah, man, that shit was good. That was like my go-to in high school. Like, whenever we went to a bubble tea restaurant, it was always just Taiwanese popcorn chicken and rice, or Taiwanese popcorn chicken and noodle soup. And granted, like back then we didn't have as many like chicken options. Like, we had KFC in churches, you know, we had big nuggets and stuff, but we didn't have like K-fried chicken, and I guess I wasn't super into like chicken karaage back then. So like Taiwanese popcorn chicken was like my always go-to whenever I ate chicken. Let me just get this rounded dot out. There we go. Oh yeah, with some basil. My girlfriend likes eating the basil. I am quite impartial to it, so I just let her enjoy it. Alright, let me... Because this part always got me a little bit. Because this is where like the yellow kind of shows, or like the... You know what, this is fine. This is fine. Sometimes when I say this is fine, I feel like the dog that's in like a room of fire. But yeah, this is fine. This art is fine. My art is fine. I feel this, haha. That's why I don't eat crab either. They taste great, but I don't want to crack open the shell. Yeah, crab, lobster, shrimp. I mean, granted, like, their flavors don't spark joy in me. Like, I can eat them. I can absolutely eat them, but like, yeah, I just don't want to go through the effort of them. Picky eater right there. I literally cannot pick out what I eat. That's the thing. I can't pick it out. OMG, you stop. You're gonna scare people away with your gross food habits. Being a competent human being when eating food is very hard, okay? So yeah, this is why I don't order anything bony or like any fish when I'm out. You know what the wildest thing for me was? So like, obviously I grew up Asian, and when my mom would cook like fish or get chicken and stuff from the butchers, you know, like the butcher shop just chops up the meat altogether. Chops up the meat and the bone altogether. And yeah, so I grew up with these meats, like fish and chicken, duck, whatever, having bones in them. So that's why when I was growing up, whenever I would go to a fancy like restaurant, I would never order those dishes because I was like, look, I can't pick out the bone. I don't want to put in the effort to. Never gonna get these. It wasn't until I dated my girlfriend that she told me that white people, especially white people restaurants, do not include bones in like any of these meats when they cook it. Like they already either deboned it, or like they get a piece of the cut that's boneless, or if there is like bone, it's evident, like if it's part of like I don't know, like a leg or something, like a drumstick, but very rarely. And I was like, oh my god. And it kind of made sense, because maybe restaurants just don't want the liability of someone choking on like a bone, like a fish bone or anything like that. Whereas like Asian restaurants are just like, you should know this by now. Like you should have been trained. You should have been born with this skill. And clearly I was not. So that definitely opened my horizons, and I learned a lot in that single moment. This kind of reminds me of a Chinese hot dog bun. Oh, that's actually one of my... Oh, that's a perfect shape, actually. That's actually one of the Puglies that I'm going to draw in this series. A Chinese hot dog bun. Because I grew up on Chinese hot dog buns. Like, they were always my go-to, or the tuna buns. Tuna buns with a little bit of corn in them. Oh, so good. So good. I mean, he is a hot dog in a bun. Pog. I bought the This Is Fine dog pin from TLT Cup, and my coworkers love it. Yes! Oh my gosh, she did such a cute rendition of it. It's so... I just love how, like, wide and cubey he is. He is so cute. Matt, speaking of TLT Cup, I haven't seen her stream for a while. Albeit sometimes I like forget to check Twitch as a thing. On like the days that I'm not streaming, but I feel like sometimes we had our streams overlap, like especially on Wednesdays. I wonder if she's just getting busy now. Sorry, hold on. I need to fix this curve. That's bothering me because there's a little bit of too much bunched up line over here. And it's not smooth. Oh, I just unfurled my leg and there's like... my leg fell asleep. There's tickling. Alright, and let's get to the butt. And here I was thinking we could go crab boil. I mean, we can. I'll just eat the things that aren't shelled. Though, also honestly speaking, I'm not a huge fan of most seafood. I'm in the same position where I can eat it. I'm not allergic or anything like that. It's just the flavor does not appeal to me. And when some shellfish are like especially fishy or like that kind of like oceany taste, yeah, that's a no for me. So yeah, the irony is I draw a lot of food. I don't actually eat a lot of food. I eat a lot of the stuff that I like, but in terms of the variety, I don't eat a whole lot. And in some ways, like, I'm kind of thankful to not enjoy seafood as much, because man, seafood is expensive. So it's like I don't feel any like love lost from it. It's like, I can just save money because I don't actually care for this. And oftentimes, if like my friends opt to go to a seafood restaurant, I can find like some kind of alternative. Bless boneless food. Yes. Bless boneless food. Yeah, honestly speaking, I just love eating the skin of most things. Like, you guys know the Chinese like shrimp dumplings like that you get at dim sum? It's in that kind of like translucent skin, and there's like shrimp inside. Yeah, I just love eating that skin. My dream is to just get that skin, steam it or whatever, and just like straight up eat it. I'm a very cheap date. Like, you don't need to impress me with seafood restaurants or anything like that. Just take me to I don't know, get chicken tendies or something. I'm gonna be happy. Bro, the hagao skin is basically a noodle. Is it? Like, can I just eat it like that? Hot pot. Okay, I do enjoy hot pot because like I eat pork and beef. But one of my favorite things to put in a hot pot, which not a lot of people do, is Spam. And I just love, like, when you boil Spam. I mean, it also depends on the Spam quality. But like most Spam, when you boil it, it becomes like really silky and like really smooth. And like, man, that texture is something that appeals to me, and the flavor still slaps because it's Spam boiled in hot pot soup. What Chubb talking about? That's a staple in my house. What you talking about? Like, I always got a bunch of Spam when we do the hot pot. Yeah, you know it. Like, I know some places, especially like when you go out to all you can eat hot pots and stuff like that, they don't offer Spam. Oh, and like one time when a friend of mine, like this is back in high school, her mom was having hot pot that night. Like, I was going over to her place, and they were gonna have hot pot that night. And her mom was asking me like, "Oh, what do I like to eat?" And I was just listing off like, I don't know, like fish balls, fish cakes. At the time, I wasn't a huge fan of just like eating like the thinly cut like pork shoulder or beef or anything. So I liked eating dumplings, fish cakes, and then I said Spam. And then the mom was just like, well, she was saying this to her daughter, like my friend, asking like, why do I eat such garbage things? And I was like, I just like the taste of them. Never had spam with hot pot, only with Korean tofu soup, which is amazing. That is, I mean, that's basically the same. That's like nearly the same, and it is still delicious. Yes, man, you guys make me want to try spam and hot pot now. Do it, do it. I mean, it's like the perfect season, right? Because it's getting to winter, it's getting rainy and cold. I mean, I assume you're in like somewhere in California or like a warm climate, but I'm sure it's getting like chilly-ish for you guys. And it's like perfect hot pot season, you know? Alright, got that down. Gonna connect this. Media. There we go. Gonna follow my gut. Sorry if I'm doing line art and I just don't speak. It's because I'm holding my breath. There we go. Wait, Mel, you've obviously been to Boiling Point, right? Yep, San Francisco. Any day is hot pot season here. Is it like... Cause no, you guys are warm. Are you guys rainy? Like, what's the perception of San Fran? Is it... You guys are foggy. Sometimes smoggy. And like, are you guys rainy? Yeah, meanwhile, like, Vancouver is just rainy, like, 80% of the year, so there's us. Ooh, also exciting thing for, well, I guess anyone in Vancouver, I got accepted into Fan Expo Vancouver, so that is going to be my first con in 2 years. I'm gonna have to dust off all the cobwebs in my brain of like how to do a convention. We're Mediterranean weather, usually very foggy, not really smoggy. We used to be rainy. Oh wow, okay. Huh, usually very foggy, not very smoggy, and used to be rainy. That's interesting. The only time I've been to San Francisco is like around the summertime, so it just kind of felt like California to me. Like what I imagined California to be. Which is like always sunny, always warm. So I'm curious to see what San Fran is like outside of that, outside of the summer season. I mean, I'm curious to see San Fran in general. I haven't been back to San Fran in, oh geez, in 12 years. So it's been a while. Alright, let me clean up this curve over here. And alright, come on. Come on. Get it. Get it. Sorry, if you guys don't know what the Get It reference from, it's not actually Get It. I'm pretty sure the guy says like get him. But it's from Gravity Falls, and it's their really like flamboyantly gay character, and I just love him so much. And like whenever there's a crowd, like a fight or something, he's always in the background, and he's like, "Get him, get him." Oh, let's see. Hey, yo, Con Bud, yeah, Clara, Con Buddy. We would wear giant Gap Old Navy sweaters or North Face jackets in the morning and take it off to reveal a t-shirt underneath in the afternoon. Oh, okay, that's kind of like our weather, actually. Like you're never very prepared, and you have to layer up. Wait, what I missed? Why are we saying congrats? Yeah, I got into Fan Expo, Vancouver. Yeah. Foggy as hell, that's the gist of the city. Good luck, the rush of comp planning. Woo! I know, I missed that rush, but I am so out of practice. Like, it's always a good thing that I've set myself up for success in a way that, like, I make my con setup very straightforward. I have like checklists, I have things that I need to do, I organize my convention stuff all the time, so that's easy to grab and go and everything. I designed it in such a way where if I am absolutely dead tired, exhausted from doing a bunch of conventions and I still have more to go, I don't have to think much and I can just go straight to it. So hopefully, I remember at least the base of those systems and that I've created for myself, and it's not much different. And you know what? At the very least, I hope it's just all muscle memory. You know, like once I get to it, I remember like what it is I'm doing and everything. Like, oh, this means this and stuff. Oh, come on, bread. Bread!
Game time better come correct. Game plan at your best and you will get left. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. Game time better come.
Yay, that's amazing. I know how difficult that is. Congrats. Wait, Mel, are you is it lagging for anyone else? Oh no. I mean, I hope it's not lagging anymore. I don't see data that I'm lagging, so hopefully it's okay. Mel, are you going to Fan Expo Vancouver to help Dren, or was that another thing? I'm trying to like finish up my coffee so I can get to my water or like my drink. Hey Mel! Party at Fan Expo! Oh, and so this is really tentative. But like, basically, a couple of my friends from like Canada are taking, like, this was not planned as a group. It was just like a friend from Alberta was going to fly to Toronto to visit, to just like for a vacation, and also visit a friend, like a mutual friend of ours that moved back to Toronto. And we're all taking the speech class together because it's my Toronto friend that is teaching the speech class. And we were just joking that, hey, maybe I also fly out. And so the dates that I will fly out, if I do plan to go at the same time as everyone, is literally the day after Fan Expo. So you have like a weekend con that's like, for Fan Expo, it's Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, because Monday's a holiday for us. And then if I plan my trip exactly like that time and everything, then Tuesday is the day I fly out to Toronto. OMG, you're crazy. It's been a long time since I've done something as stupid as this, but I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to get back to being stupid. One of my worst trips that I planned was I flew to Toronto for I think like a week or so, like five days to a week, because of a friend's wedding. So I was there for vacation, Um, and I had planned so that his wedding was the day before my flight. So, like, look, my stream is not that like PG-13 or whatever. I was still drunk at 4 a.m. Like, I got back to my hotel drunk at like 4 or 5 a.m. and I still had to pack. Because obviously I was still wearing clothes that like I had to pack into my suitcase. So I had to shower, I had to pack like most of my toiletries and clothes and get ready for the morning. Because my flight was going to be at like 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. or something like that. I forget what it was, but like not enough time basically for me to sleep. And then I woke up still hungover, and I was having like heartburn because I evidently had more alcohol than I had food. So my stomach was not feeling great, and I was tired. And so I went to the airport, and I had enough time to get like a Subway sandwich and soup, and I was hoping that the bread would help like soak up whatever it was that was in my stomach, and it did kind of help, even though the meatball sub was like also bad, and yeah, and so I was on the plane for 5 hours flying back to Vancouver. And I had between, like, when I landed back in Vancouver, I essentially had, I think, 6 hours before I had to get on a flight to Singapore, which was an 18-hour flight. So that was the worst itinerary I've ever made for myself. LOL, let me know if you want help to take down so you can go home earlier and rest. No worries, Mel. Like, most of the time I would have it covered, but I'll let you know if I need the extra help. Yeah, so to sum up my story, I planned a trip where I knew I was going to be drunk the day before my flight. I somehow still planned it the day before my flight, so I was hungover at the airport, flew back to my city for like 6 hours, and then got on a 18-hour flight to Singapore. Traveling, it's so fun, they said. And yeah, when I got back to my home, I had enough time to like maybe sit down and repack my luggage, because like I was staying in Singapore for I think like 2 weeks or something, maybe a week and a half, and so I needed to like repack some clothing, and just double check like what I need to bring and stuff like that. Check my emails that I was not checking for like the time that I was gone. Oh, I flew to Singapore because I had a convention, so I also needed to pack some of that stuff just in case. And yeah, it was fun. And then I don't think I napped. Maybe I did, but it was not a comfy one. I probably took a shower, and then I was just like waiting to go back to the airport. So if any of you guys have great travel stories that you either got yourself into or by some misfortune experienced, let me know. And you would think for all the times that I've flown, like, I'd be a little less nervous, but I'm not a nervous flyer. I mean, I'm terrified of turbulence, so there's that. But, like, I always hate the feeling of an impending appointment. And that impending appointment is a flight that you don't know how long the security line's gonna take. And I mean, especially now with all the COVID passes and stuff like that, like I have no idea how long security is gonna be. So before I would go like an hour and a half early to the airport. I think maybe even 2 hours depending on. And now like I don't even know how to gauge it. Bro, you dumb. I am dumb. But I survived, and I'm here to tell the tale. And, what's the payment for a good story? Being dumb as shit. And surviving. Yeah, honestly, most of my nervousness from flying comes from the fact that, like, well, I am going down for business, so it's like I never know when, like, I don't know, some officer is gonna have a power trip and ask me like a bunch of questions or whatever. But so far, it's been good. So fingers crossed for that. All right, it's looking at a pretty solid baguette. He's so round. Alright, hide the sketch layer. And let's bring Puglie up to the forefront. And I need to fix his little head hole a little bit. Thicken this up. And you know what? I'm just gonna add an additional line fix over here. There we go. Oh shoot, you know what I just remembered? That was one of my goals for Twitch. Creating a little like within the Puglie Mart storefront, so I could put up all the Puglie action figures. Oh, I gotta add that to my to-do list. Alright, after this bread series, I will get back on that. And there's some like to-dos I need to do for the holiday. Like, I still haven't moved my systems from Streamlabs to Stream Elements. It's a one part I keep forgetting. Actually, no, that's the whole part. I keep forgetting. And then come like stream day, like literally today, I'd be like, ah, shoot, I forgot to do stuff. The security line when I went to Toronto a few weeks ago wasn't too bad. Pretty normal from what I remember. So like, when you go on that line, like, did you have to show like your vaccine pass to them, and then on your way back, like, did you have to show it again? Like, did you have to take a COVID test, like what, like 48 hours or 72 hours before your flight, and then 72 hours after, or like when you came back? All right, it's time to make this little guy toasty. Gonna do this, maybe? Alright, first of all, let me just select, modify, expand, about 15 pixels. Is that too much? No, just enough. And then inverse the selection, create a layer for my colors. Whoops. And let's just quickly grab a base color for now. Like, which one's a real nice, colorful baguette? This one's a pretty nice color. That's very orange. That's kind of pale. Alright, somewhere between here, I'm gonna make you a little bit more orange, a little bit more saturated, lighten you up a little bit, and let's just see how you are for now. That's bread. Alright, solid. And let me see. You know what, I will have to do the lasso tool for this part. Oh, okay. Oops. Just lasso that. That's pretty fine. Just want to make sure, like, anywhere where the lasso seems a little bit close to the edge, I would just want to give it a little bit more breathing room. Right, there we go. And clean this up, and ta-da, Puglie. Alright, so I feel like this is a pretty good base color for the baguette, but let me just try doodling away a little bit with some other colors, because I want them to be toasty, a little bit more toasty. Oh, it's pretty dark. Okay, first of all, what kind of baguette do I like? Oh, and some of these baguettes have like sprinkle of flour on top of them. Yeah, that's fancy. Alright, I'm gonna add fancy flour on top. I guess I kinda like this, like a more goldenish brown. So, I'll have to go back to lightening up a little bit. Oh, don't want them too pale, else he's undercooked. Yeah, you know what? That's a pretty solid base. You don't have to take one within Canada, but you do for international. Okay. They had some stations set up for it at Pearson when we came back. Oh, like the COVID testing stations. Okay. So, like, you don't need to take it for within Canada. Do you need to show, like, anything, like a vaccine pass or whatnot? Alright. And let's color in the little cut-in bits. That nice, like, golden yellow. Or, like, that pale yellow. Yeah, I think that's it. You can be a little bit more vibrant. Yeah, solid. Oh yeah, this is une baguette. I might dawdle with him a little bit more. After I set this in. You know what? No, this is I want him lighter. If only I paid attention in art school when they went over colors. Joking, they never went over colors. Alright. Okay, that's too yellow. A little bit too orange. So the hue is fine. Oh, I can increase the saturation a little bit, and lightness is alright. I'll give it a +1. Looking great. Thank you so much, Desire Lines Games, and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us again. They check you at the gate? I seem to have forgotten. Alright. I mean, you know what? Like, if I'm traveling, or if I'm traveling with Peggy, both of us are pretty like conscious of like delays and stuff like that. So we do try to plan ahead and go early just so we don't panic or freak out. Though, to be real, it's actually usually me who panics and freaks out, and Peggy's very, very grounded and well adjusted. Alright, should I keep to 80 or nah? I'll sneak a 90 brush size for this. And let me try soft light for now. And what does this look like? Ooh, a little bit too toasty. I want you to be like a this is the color I want. It's a little bit too vibrant. Desaturate you and lessen the darkness. Ooh, better, much better. And for here, I wanted the little marking to show that it's like on the side. Yeah, there we go. Oh, upon doing this, I realized maybe I should separate the lighter color from the ace. Alright, let's unmask this. Just like so. Put this in here, and I'm just gonna fill this area in. Oh shoot. Oh well. Heading off. Thank you for the stream. You all take care and stay safe. Ollybits, thank you so much for resubscribing and also for joining us today. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope to catch you next time. Take care. Bye. Alright, color this in. Let's make him nice and toasty and make sure no lines come through. I just need to color the edges, honestly. Like so. And alright, there we go. Now I need to refine this color. Eyedropper tool, current layer. Thank you. Switch back to all layers. There we go. Now it's like a much more clean cut. I don't know, like, how many of you guys here have watched Edward Scissorhands, but I guess, like, so this was a YouTube ad, and, like, Dior is coming out with, like, a new skincare line or whatever, but they used the main theme from, by Danny Elfman of, like, Edward Scissorhands, and I was so upset. Tats and Art, hello. This pug is so cute. All these pugs, thank you so much. I really appreciate the love and appreciation. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Thank you so much for joining us. And yeah, feel free to just chat and tell me how your day has been. We're just baking this little baguette here today. And for a little while, my series on Twitch is going to be this bread box series where I draw various breads of Puglie. I really like making my, I guess like drawing it in like collections and series. I like organization. That's a big thing for me. So yeah, when I create things, I like them being in sets. It's like tickles my brain. All right, that's 15 less dark. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. And current layer right here. Thank you. Go back to all layers. But yeah, like I don't know how many of you have watched Edward Scissorhands, but every time I watch it, I cry so hard. And that song is so beautiful, and very much like if you watch it, you know. And I was so triggered by Dior. I was like, how dare Dior use this song for for their skincare line. It has hurt me deeply. I was saying to my girlfriend, like, the marketing team should be fired for this. Like, how dare they take this beautiful song that reminds everyone of such a sad movie. I just stuffed a full-size croissant in the toaster. Pray for me. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? You mean you, like a top-loading toaster, and you just flattened the croissant and shoved it in? Clara, wait, why? You just the king of pugs. Nah. Thanks, it's been a good day. Hope you've had a good day too. My day has been fantastic so far. And, I'm just happy to be here. Yeah, that movie, I always feel so sad for him. Quantinator, right? Like, I remember when I was really young, I watched Edward Scissorhands, and I just remember liking the movie, but I think I was too young to really understand, like, what was going on. But I just thought he was, like, a cool character. Oh, he had, like, scissors for hands, and, like, it was a really quirky town. It was, like, a very beautifully designed movie. Like, the sets and everything, so nice. And then I distinctly remember in high school, like, maybe some, like, grade 10 or grade 11, maybe, I remembered, like, oh, I used to love this movie, but I haven't seen it in a long time. So I'll watch it. And that was a huge mistake because, like, by the end of the movie, I'm like bawling my eyes out. I'm like snotting, and I'm like, oh my god, why did this have to happen? And then that song always stuck with me, and it's such a beautiful song, but it's big sad times. Oh, Azariox. I hope I'm pronouncing it in some kind of beautiful manner or something. Azariox, hello, thank you so much for joining us. Oh my god, Boulangerie. Wait, what's a boulangerie? I am uneducated and uncultured. I'm very sorry. Ooh, Baguette Pug, so cute. Noble Knight, thank you so much. And hello, thank you so much for joining. Yep, flattened the croissant and stuffed it into a toaster. It got a little burnt, but still tasty. Wait, don't you have, like, a toaster oven? But yeah, ooh, toasted croissants with, like, tomato soup or any kind of soup, honestly. Ooh, so good. So good. Alright, let me, create another layer. Mask it onto the baguette. And turn on soft light again. So for those of you who might be interested, my shading, like right here, this is actually a soft light blend mode that I put on top of the layers. In terms of like, oh, what color do I know I need to choose? I don't know. because Puglie tends to be on a warmer tone, like he is a fawn colored pug, and I don't know, I want you to feel comfy and warm seeing him. Oftentimes my shades are on warmer tones, so like reds, oranges, and like sometimes yellows, but yellows don't usually show up in shading. So because I know very little about color theory, and I also don't know how to pick colors, I use blend modes as a crutch, and the soft light just creates a really nice effect. And then I just go through, I go through like all the warm tones to see what like matches best, and usually the warm tone that I choose kind of creates like a undertone of like brown. So Puglie's just a lot of brown. And then I just kind of go at it. Boulangerie is just a French bakery. Oh, wow, today I learned. I haven't a toaster oven. Oh, I am surprised. I would have totally thought you would have a toaster oven. Reminds me of the croissant pug. Yeah. For those of you who are curious, will this? Nope, it just pops up the chocolate croissant. Red box. For those of you who are curious, who might not have seen it, because I haven't posted it anywhere yet, this is the croissant Puglie that I drew a few weeks ago on stream, and like colored it and everything. I'm really happy about it. Whenever I have to find ways to like blend colors, especially when it comes to like deep fried food or anything that's like fried, like pan fried or something, and you get those little burnt bits, that's always a challenge in Puglie's style because he doesn't do like traditional shading. So every time I'm able to pull it off, at least in my opinion, I'm very proud of myself. But yeah, thank you. That texture, thank you. Yeah, all right, let's see if we can do the same with Baguette Puglie. Well, I think for the sake of interest, I am going to have like 2 shades of brown. Yeah, that's a good deep brown. I just give him a little roundedness at the bottom here. Give him a little roundedness that is same to the curve. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. And if any of you guys were ever curious as to like how do I know where to, I don't know, add these little markings or shadings, I don't. I honestly just kind of wing it and kind of see if it ends up being too noisy or messy. Let's add a little roundedness over here. See how it looks. So like there's a little more dimension to Puglie poking out the baguette. I should zoom in for this so I can see. Oh, I have been shading with the wrong brush. Oh, I've been shading with the wrong brush. That is probably passable. I'll redo these. I'll just redo them. Okay. Alright, second time's a charm. Yeah, you guys can see how lazy I am, because like I'm not gonna bother redo these things at the top. One, I feel like it's light enough that I can get away with it, and 2, I'm just lazy. Alright, so, and let's do this side over here. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Yeah, how's everyone's day been? If you want to share, if anyone got anything they're really happy about during Black Friday. I just got a couple of clothes, like a pair of sweatpants, and a new windbreaker, and a bag that I don't know if it's gonna meet my needs or not, and then a extra set of dumbbells and pair of boxing gloves, because I've been eyeing a boxing gym for like the past 2-3 years, I think, and I just want to join it. I want to try to have fun, and I'm excited. Alright, so that's the deeper brown. Let's go and add some markings with like this medium brown, and let's just see how this looks. Because there's so much empty space, I need to make sure, and like a baguette is not a complicated thing. It's very much just a baguette. I want to make sure that like I add enough details to give it enough intrigue or texture, but at the same time, I don't want to overdo it. It's very easy for me to overwork something when there's so much empty, like just plain color. So I'm gonna, like, I definitely see some like darker bits or circles on the baguette that I can probably reference and just add a little bit more to. A little crispy bit. Size, I was supposed to buy a cardigan for a friend's Christmas gift. It was $59 on sale for like $35, but I kept it there, and it was midnight and the sale was gone. No, Mel! You fool! Why? I picked up that Venus de Milo sweater from Uniqlo and a new webcam for streams. Ooh! Streams, you say? Which webcam did you end up getting? Is it like the Logitech one or whatever? Like, I know a lot of people have that one. Oh, do you know what was one thing that really like made Peggy and I kick ourselves? Is so when it came to Cyber Monday, there weren't that many like the sales didn't change, like the discounts didn't change, but Peggy and I recently signed up for this service called Rakuten. It's like Rakuten. I'm not sponsored by them. I wish I was. Rakuten, please sponsor me. But essentially, Rakuten is like a cashback service. So they have an insane amount of companies that are partnered up with them. And basically, when you go through their site, they'll tell you how much percentage of a cashback you get from shopping via them onto their site. So essentially what happens is like you go on their site, you see Canadian Tire, you press Canadian Tire, it will lead you to Canadian Tire, but like there's like a little tracker or something that Rakuten sees that like you went through their service. So say like there's, I don't know, like 10% cash back on Canadian Tire via Rakuten, right? And you bought something for like $20. You then get like $2 back via Rakuten, and then you get to like amass like little change here and there until it becomes like, I don't know, $15 or something, and then they pay you out via PayPal or a check. So that's how the service works. Throughout the year, like, the cashback percentage is like 1 or 2%. It's nothing big. So Peggy and I were shopping all these like deals on Sunday, and it kind of dawned on me. I was like, oh, like, there's Cyber Monday. Like, hey, do you think we should wait until Cyber Monday? And then Peggy's like, nah, like, there's nothing's gonna change. And the discounts in the stores did not change, but Rakuten went from like 2% cashback to like 10 to 20% cashback on some of the stores that we went to. And we were both just like shook Pikachu looking at it. But the silver lining is that some of the stuff that we looked at ended up being sold out by the time we saw it again, like on Cyber Monday. So it didn't really hurt. You should have bought it again and then returned the other one. At that point, it was just like too much effort. It's like single teardrop. It's okay. I know, I was so sad. Wow, you're 5 seconds too late. But please, it's the holidays. I thought they would have the sale again on Cyber Monday, but I was a fool. Yeah, you never know. Like, you never know which companies are gonna do like the same sale throughout like the holiday, or like if they're gonna have like a sale and then an even bigger sale on Black Friday. Or if they're gonna do anything special for like Monday or not. Like, it's like such a gamble, you know? Shakes fist at dumb retailer. I picked up a China one from Amazon for like $30. Oh, very nice. The Logitech, you say? You mean this one? Wait, hold on. Let me check. Oh my god. God damn it, Mel. Get out. Ban yourself. Whoa, adventure. Oh. Oh my god. It's gonna be such a pain to move from Streamlabs, but I gotta do it. It's the principle. It's my principle. Yeah, but no joke, I'm pretty sure I used to have one of those webcams. From Logitech also. Alright, and let's color in some, like, dots. You know, like the little burnt bits? I do want to add, like, a quote-unquote blush area, like, around here. Yeah, that's good. Best webcam, oh my god. Can you imagine someone tries to diss you? It's like, what, is your webcam on a flip phone? It's like, no. And then you show the webcam, it's the ball Logitech. It's like the Logitech, like 100 or something. I mean, I had that thing like 20 years ago. You get a whole 320p from that cam, yeah. Albeit, like, I mean, I'm sure my MacBook Pro's webcam is better than that, but also my MacBook Pro webcam is very outdated and cannot focus on anything. But I still appreciate you. Thank you for holding on. Yeah, Peggy has reminded me that one of these days I'm gonna have to sit down again on, say, like, Clip Studio Paint or something and try to get into the habit of it, relearn it or something. Because eventually, at some point, I need to upgrade. And I am too cheap and too poor and too angry at Adobe to get back on like Photoshop and Illustrator. So one of these days, I just gotta do it. I'm so jealous of everyone that started their like art lives in like Clip or any other program for that matter. Kenny, hey, how was your stream? I'm so sorry I missed it. I woke up super late, and but I've been catching all your clips on Instagram. So Evie is learning a lot, as far as I know. And then I also went and peeked at like Arcasian stream, and she was driving. I saw her title as like playing Euro Truck, and I was like, this I gotta see. You can't get better quality than that nowadays. I think everyone had that cam back in the early 2000s. Yeah, when like, you know, webcams were becoming a thing, and then you had a mic that actually like, you know, stood up. It was like a little stand and everything. It was great. It was kind of cheap back then too. I think it was like affordable back then. Yeah. Wait, I'm out of coffee. Oh, how come you didn't buy a new cam during the Black Friday sales? I am out of USB ports. Is essentially the reason. My MacBook Pro is like a Frankenstein of USB ports right now, where I have a Lightning or HDMI adapter for my MacBook Pro because it's back in 2012. I have a USB port for my Cintiq so that it works, and then I have a USB port for another USB what do you call that, like dock that has one, two, three, 4 that has 4 extra USB ports that are all filled up, by the way. So I am yeah, very taken up. I can actually disconnect my keyboard USB because it has a Bluetooth function and plug in a webcam that way. Like, I can. Oh my god, Kev, hello! Hyper Potion's in the house! Oh my god, Kev, how have you been? It's been so long. Have you been doing well? I see like you and Ian sometimes like dropping new songs or like collabs and stuff like that, but like it's been so long. Alright, catching up on chat a little bit. It's all good. Let's see. Didn't call the cops today, Kenny? Oh my god. We were teaching her how to detect medication and track what people need. That's amazing. And I'm glad the cops didn't get called on you today. OMG, the mood. No USB ports left. There's just not enough USB ports. Like, maybe. Okay, you know what? Even if I get another USB, like, dock, like, extender or whatever, I've also run out of electric outlets. So there's that. What up? Yeah, it's been forever. I've been, you know what? I'm not gonna, like, sugarcoat or anything. The past 2 years has been, like, a definite growing period. A lot of hardships, a lot of headaches, a lot of issues. But in some ways, like, overcoming those issues or dealing with them has helped me grow, and I've been able to come to terms with a lot more things, like, hey, like, Puglie might not do well financially this year, but hey, I can look forward to next year. I can prep for, like, the future and stuff like that. So yeah, like, I don't wanna be like, I'm doing great, because you know what, it's not, and I think it's okay to admit that. I am 100% on the same page. I get it. Kev, like, I hope you've been doing solid too. I've been okay, lol. Work-wise, yeah, things have been great. Really appreciate it. Got the Puglie plush right next to me in the bookshelf, by the way. Kev, you're always the sweetest. Papaya was fire. What? Oh, the new song. Yeah, it's been some time, and like, one of the big advancements for me, starting this week, I guess, is I finally got myself on therapy. I can't officially say I got myself wholly on it because the first consultation was like 10 minutes long, and it was kind of like, okay, it made me feel weird. Not that I was divulging anything, but like, the service that I went on offered like a free 30-minute consultation. And I thought like, oh, maybe it will like, scratch the surface or something like that. I don't know what I was expecting. And I went in and I'm kind of excited just to, get on this. Because yeah, the past, I think more so the past year has, has really brought some demons back to life. And I'm there on time. I'm there before the time. The counselor comes in, and I'm like, okay, like, nice to meet you and everything. And then I go into, I guess, like, what triggered me, like, over the past week that I need to deal with. And so she goes on to explain to me that, like, that's a trigger, and, there's, like, a more underlying issue underneath that is, like, the cause of everything. And I'm like, well, one, I know this, but two, I get that, like, she needs to explain this because some people have never done or heard of therapy and how it works, so, like, it makes sense. And then after explaining this to me and kind of explaining how, like, as we work, yeah, you say, as you say, it's a long process, but years later you will thank yourself, yeah. As she explains how this is a process, it's like, we're gonna work together, we're gonna peel back all the triggers, the traumas and stuff like that to find out like what it is that it is, and how I can cope with it. It's gonna be a journey. And I'm like, yeah, I'm totally down for this, I totally get it. And then she's like, I don't know how comfortable you are with talking about your past. And I'm like, I'm totally down with talking about my past. I tend to be a much more open person than I think most people, which is fair. Like, everyone has their guards and defenses. And then, there was a little bit of silence, right? So I wasn't really sure where she was going with it. So I was like, yeah, if you want me to talk about my past, like, I can get into it. And then she's like, oh, no. Like, we only have a short amount of time. At this point, it was like 5 minutes. Like, we were 5 minutes into it. And then she asked me if I had connected my credit card yet to the service that I'm using. The service that I'm using is completely legitimate. It's like connected to a bunch of companies and stuff like that. My partner and friends have also used the same service, so I know it's like legit. But like, I was a little bit taken aback, but I get it. Like, you want to be paid for your profession, so. I was like, not yet. And then she was like, yeah, like, let's see what the next appointment I have available for you is for like a whole 1 hour session. And I'm like, yeah, I can connect my credit card like after this session. And she told me that like, if I want to go the full 30 minutes, I can. But like, I basically booked, like, I guess my very first appointment, this Friday. For like 1 hour. And after booking that and telling her like I'll connect my credit card, because she stopped me from talking more about my past, and her reasoning is because she doesn't want to like unravel or open up something like really heavy and just kind of like the time ends and I'm left with that. That's why she stopped me, which like I get. But essentially the 30 minutes that I had was summed up in 10 minutes, and she didn't ask me, I guess, like, any questions to, like, use up the time, and I didn't know what to do for the remainder of the 20 minutes, because, like, I was like, I don't know what else to mention. So that was my first experience. A 30-minute long session made down to 10 minutes, and I guess, like, we just got to say hi to each other. So it was, I don't know, I guess maybe my expectations were too high. I'm so glad you are talking to a therapist, to really support your journey. Fully support your journey. Kenny, thank you so much. A quote from Ted Lasso: "The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off." That is so true. And honestly, like, I feel like I'm a type of person that, at least growing up, I was okay with being alone. It gave me a lot of time to always talk to myself, like, I guess in my head. and figure things out. And I know I have trauma. I know the things that I know my triggers, and I know like my history of those triggers. I guess unraveling what that all really means is hopefully what my therapist will help me with. But yeah, I know it's gonna be a journey, and I'm still optimistic, albeit the first meeting was a little bit awkward for me. It's okay to not vibe with your first therapist. Sometimes you gotta try a few to get it right. Yeah, I've had a few incompatible therapists over the years. Agreed, I had to go through a few therapists before I found one that worked for me. Yeah, I'm also taking this into consideration that, like, I definitely will, you know, I'm not, if I feel like the first, like, I'm gonna give her the real, like, what's the saying, like, college try, where I'm gonna have, like, 1 or 2 sessions with her, because I don't want to cut her off, like, just right off the bat, right? But yeah, I'll see, and I'll muster up the courage to maybe, like, say like, I don't think this is working out or something. Or a lot of my friends have told me that they're used to being ghosted, but I don't know, I'll see when the time comes. That was a really awkward way to do a consultation. Yeah, it's that's a strange way to do a consult on the part of the therapist. Yeah, like, I've done a lot of therapy and it's never gone like that. Okay, so at least my expectation, or at least the product of what happened is there. Yeah, huge. Viv, hello. Yeah, I was actually gonna tell you and Chloe about this, but then I kept forgetting. And then at some point I figured I'll tell you guys at Italian Tomato. But yeah, now you know, Viv. Your expectations aren't high, they just don't match the therapist. Also valid. Yeah, my experience has been, if you feel like you're immediately talking to a long-lost friend, it's a good match. Oh, that's really cool, Kev. That's really cool. Okay, yeah. Like, I feel like, in general, I think by nature I'm an extrovert, and I think I'm a personable person. So I feel like for the most part, I can get along with people, even just like as a medium amount, I can get along with people. But Kev, thank you so much for pointing that out, because I think that's a really cool way to look at it, and at least it becomes a criteria for me. Maybe not a criteria, like, but just it gives me some semblance of a reference of, like, hey, if I don't feel like something's right, then maybe yeah, I should rethink it a little bit. It was strange. Hold up, I'm gonna stop you there. Did you pay me yet? Yeah, that's essentially, like, what I felt. And honestly, like, one of my worries, one of my more pessimistic worries, is, like, you know, if some therapists kind of, like, run out the time, so that they can, like, squeeze more money out of you. And, like, I know this is a really cynical way of looking at therapy, but that instance didn't help me. But I know it's cynical, and I know I just need to give it a try, and I know that maybe a lot of these therapists have been maybe taken advantage of for that, like, the free 30-minute consultation. So, you know what, I have an hour with her this Friday. I guess I'll see how it goes. So also, my point of view, don't feel you need to muster up if you don't like them. Use that energy to find a better one. But I'm a stranger on the internet. Honestly, thank you so much for, yeah, your contribution to all this, Tatsun. Honestly, that's what my friends have also told me. Like, it's totally normal to ghost them, or just kind of, like, you know, say your, like, don't be rude, but, like, you know, say your thank yous, say maybe you'll assess, like, how you're feeling, and then just find a new one. And it happens a lot because people shop around for therapists. Mental health support is too important to just settle for someone who's just okay. Thanks, Clara. Oh, Viv, it's Clara. Clara. Huge, I'm gonna tell you this because I love you. Haha, it should be for you. You give and flex for others all the time. This is something you should focus. You should focus on what it gives to you. Kenny, thank you so much. You're also the same. At least you have a therapist now, but you're also the same. So Kenny, that's right back at you. Yeah, I found it's kind of effortless to talk to someone when it's a good match. I've had about 8 therapists over 20 years, so still take my advice with a grain of salt, but I think it's a good rule of thumb. Honestly, you've had 20 years of doing this, and any grains of salt that you guys are feeding me or sprinkling onto me, I do appreciate. And it's, you know what, it's funny. It's because I'm a big champion for therapy, even though I've never done it, but I've seen the amazing things it's done for my friends. But at least for the majority of my life, I felt like I didn't need it because I was able to handle a lot of things on my own, even though maybe like some friends might see it a different way. I probably should have been in therapy a long time ago, but I was able to live, and I was able to handle a lot of things that came my way. But of course, with this year and the last year, more people need the help, and more people should be willing to admit that they need the help. And yeah, and I wholly admit that, albeit because I have hurt people that are close to me in these past few in this year alone. And I know that is wholly my fault, and I need help for that. So hopefully therapy will get down to all the traumas that I have grown up with. And funny enough, somehow being 30 means your brain goes back to high school and all the worst things that happened in high school. It's great. It's so great. The free consulate are supposed to be free, not with strings. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you all for validating me that this is definitely a weird taste in my mouth that was left there. It was strange. Cause I don't know, I was it would have been fully fine, in my opinion, if she brought up oh, have I hooked up my payment system yet? At the end of say maybe 20 minutes in, or near the end of it. But first she asked me if I connected my credit card yet, and then she already started looking at the next appointment, and she started looking at the next appointment 8 minutes in. I'm not joking, because there's a timer on the service, right, to say how long your session has left. And I still, when we said bye to each other and thank you to each other, there was it was 10 minutes still there. I had 20 minutes left with my therapist. Hello, Viv, don't let Huge bully you like that. It's cool. I hope your second appointment with them goes well. Maybe they're new and awkward too. See, that's the thing. She has years of experience. She also has her own practice. In Coquitlam, which is far, but I'm glad she does online. And yeah, we'll see. I'm keeping my hopes up. I'm hoping to really get into it. I hope she's ready to get into it, because I can imagine some people, it takes some people some time to really open up about their past, which is very, very valid. Some wounds are hard to heal or hard to admit to. Like Kevin said, it might piss you off. But I am fully ready to just rip my skin off. I'm just let's do this. Let's get cut. Let's get bruised. Let's cry it out. And let's figure out what's underneath me. And yeah. Yes, yeah, you deserve the world, man. All the love and someone and someone who is willing to give you the help you need when you're reaching out. Kenny, thank you so much. I just want you to be happy and feeling loved. Thank you. I want to feel that too, and I want to be able to internalize it. I think you and I have the same issue, maybe, where we're awful at accepting compliments. We're awful at accepting love, and we can't internalize the sweetness that people give us. Oh, why did I lock this? Whoops. Even though we deserve it, and we deserve to give ourselves more credit than we do. And yeah, I hope we'll get better someday. Let's see. Sorry, hold on one sec. I think it's time to sprinkle on some flour. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here and listening about my journey, and for the encouragement and everything. The encouragement, your own personal, your experiences and advice and stuff, your grains of salt. I do really appreciate it. I treat myself poorly, and I'm too hard on myself at times, but for everyone else, it's like you give them everything. Yeah, I definitely feel this. It's a lot easier for me to be happy for my friends and to cheer them on than it is for myself, so yeah. Butai! Hello! How's it going? Oh my god, Butai, we're just talking about... Sorry, so the little update is, I just started dipping, the tiniest bit of my toe into therapy. I got a consultation with a therapist on Monday, which was very awkward for me. Not that I'm against therapy, not that I'm anything about that. It was just the interaction where, the therapist... I had a 30-minute session that ended in 10 minutes, and then in the middle of that 10 minutes, she already asked if I had my credit card put into the system. So it was just a really weird thing for me to experience. Yeah, of course. Hey, thank you again for making our logo. I still can't thank you enough. Honestly, Kevin, I can't express how much of an honor it was to work on your logo. I don't know if you remember, or I don't know if you ever knew, but, I've been a huge fan of you and Ian for, even before I joined Monster Cat back then. And also, one of my friends that I've talked daily to, he's a huge fan of you too, also. And I don't know, one day I would love to experience you guys in concert, but I am so happy that you guys are running with the logo, that you guys love it so much, and that the illustrator that you guys commission is doing so good with all the album artworks. That's so cute. One of these days, I will, I don't know, maybe Puglie can hang out with the sheebs, or maybe I can draw some, fan art of them, because I'm also really happy with how they came out. That's awesome. I was just thinking about how I wanted to start looking into therapy. Ooh, Butai! Do it! I mean, I've always been a big champion of, therapy, because I've seen, I hear from my friends how amazing it is. I see what great things it does for my friends. I'm a late bloomer when it comes to therapy, but I guess it's never too late to start, right? Oh my god, wait, Hyper Potions, I love your music! Yes, Hyper Potions in the house! Good luck! I hope whether it is with this therapist or another, you find one you feel holds a safe space for you. Thank you so much, Tatsun. I will definitely take your encouragement that I will use the energy that I have to find one that I fit in with the best. Yeah, all of you guys who don't know, Hyper Potions here makes the best EDM music because like it's like no other. It's happy, it's energetic, it's if you want the me that you see on stream made as a song, I think like I'd be 100% Hyper Potions. Like it's so happy and upbeat, and it makes you smile. And that's something that not a lot of EDM that I find nowadays, or even before back then, does well. So lots of love to Hyper Potions. I am hugely biased, and whenever their songs come up on Pretzel Rocks for me, I am very happy. I love using your music for stream. Wow. Sheeb's teaching Puglie how to produce music. Oh my god, yes. Oh, that'd be so cute. Or like, on like the new, what are they? The Pioneer disc turntables. Like just like Puglie lying on it and like spinning around with the Sheebs actually doing stuff. Oh my god, that'd be so cute. Oh my god. Yeah. Man, I gotta look at my sucky health insurance plan, but I really want it. Oh, I wonder if... So, here's the thing. Because I'm self-employed, I don't have any insurance either, so I'm paying out of pocket. So that's kind of like, it hurts. It hurts. The service I'm using, for those of you who are in Canada, like, I don't know if this is only within Vancouver, to be honest, but it's called Ink Blot. It's like ink, like art ink, and blot as in, you know, like a splatter, so it's like BLOT. And for this service, you get like a variety of therapists from like all over, I think, our city. And let's see, my cost for an hour is, I think, like $80 or something. Like the rate is around $80 or so, which is nearly half the cost of like other therapists out there with their own private practices. So I don't know if Inkblot is strictly for Vancouver, but there's maybe like a ballpark for the cost if you're looking into it. If there are medical schools near you, sometimes they have a psychology/psychiatric resident clinics that are on a sliding scale / very inexpensive. Yes, I've also seen some private practices show like reduced costs, and it's because they have like what do you call them? Like students. There we go. Students are people like training up for it. Alright, let's get some flour on this baguette. But yeah, oh my god, once I clear off my goal list... Ooh, I can clear off one of them. Yay. Once I clear off my goal list, I will have space for more collaborations, and the collaboration might just be, Hi Kevin, I drew Puglie with the Sheebs. I hope you like them. Oh, and Kev. Okay, gotta play some games, take care. Okay, have fun. Enjoy yourself, and thank you so much again for dropping in and saying hi, Kev. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're doing in general okay, and thank you for spending the time. Take care, appreciate you lots. I gotta head to my workout, but have a great stream. Kenny, enjoy those gains, have fun. And I hope to catch you on Friday. Appreciate you lots, Kenny. For everyone interested in therapy, never be afraid to ask for a sliding scale price if money is a barrier to regular therapy. At worst, they say no. Yeah, I mean, again, thank you so much for that. Honestly, when I looked at the private practices, how should I say this? I hate asking for... I guess in general, I hate asking for help because I never want to be a burden on someone. But I also feel very anxious when I need to ask for a favor. And this also applies to like a place, like a company or practice or something that has literally written in there, hey, please don't be afraid to ask for reduced costs, because like therapy or cost should never be a barrier for therapy. And I still look at that and I'm like, but I feel bad, so I don't. So thank you again for that little reminder, because that's literally me. Alright, let me just add this flower and see if I like it enough. But Butai, overall, like, how have you been? For me, yeah, this past year alone, or this past year wholly, has been really tough for me, and a lot more demons that I thought I was okay with reappeared. And funny enough, somehow turning 30 makes high school memories even more vivid, and those feelings even more hurtful. So I need help, and unfortunately, it came at the cost of me hurting someone really close to me, and yeah, I need to fix myself. Need to check myself before I wreck myself. So here I am. Let's see. Well, this is looking like pretty nice and cozy. I hear you 100%. It was not my interest to sound invalidating. The anxiety is real. Oh, no. Like, you didn't invalidate me at all. I'm just saying, like, this is just me. But no, thank you so much for affirming that. Because sometimes it's just that reminder, you know? Sometimes you need to hear, like, 5 people tell you that it's okay for you to be like, oh, maybe it's okay. Doing good. Rodney and I are actually adopted a kitten this past weekend. So we've been busy. Oh my god. Kitten stream? Just like kitten camera? Kitty camera? What kind of cat is it? Like, are you able to describe its, like, pattern or fur? I'm, like, looking at this, I'm like, should I add a little bit more here and there? But I think this amount of flour is good enough. Oh, you know what? This looks a little bit misshapen. And maybe just a little bit, like something I got sprinkled down here, you know? It's not always perfect. Even though it's art and you feel compelled to make it perfect. Oh, but okay, here's a really stupid thing that I said. Okay, so again, I bought boxing gloves on Black Friday because I've been eyeing this boxing gym for like 3 years now. And I was pointing out to Peggy, I was like, hey babe, do you know what's cheaper than my therapy? These boxing classes. And then she like hit me. JK, I'm gonna take both the boxing classes and my therapy, but it was just really funny to be like, you know what's cheaper than therapy? Shopping. I'm wondering, like, you know what, maybe the 2 over there is good enough. Maybe I don't want any at all over here. No, I do. These little details. I'm so obsessed with him. We got a sweet little orange tabby boy. Oh my god. Oh, Butai, like, I don't know what it is. My favorite cat, that my best friend's sister owns. Honestly, he's the cat that made me like cats. Because growing up, I didn't understand cats. Like, they're absolutely not like dogs. So, like, I didn't understand them. They didn't seem to like me, so I'm just like, I don't really like them. But her sister has this cat who is an absolute idiot. He's either full tabby or part tabby. Viv, if you're still here, like, is Mango half and half or something? Cause he's like tabby with a little bit of white on him. He has the dumbest fucking face. He's a round face, a big chin. He's plump. And he's the most dog-like cat I've ever met. Oh, he's a ginger. Wait, is Ginger not a tabby? Oh my god, I'm so confused. Viv, help me. And what was I gonna say? Like, when you walk in the door, he like walks up to the door, he meows at you, and then he just like flops over. He likes belly rubs, and he's just an absolute idiot. He looks so sad and so pathetic. 24/7. I just love him so much. So, like, the fact that you got like an orange tabby, like, and also, sorry, downstairs, my friend also has like an orange tabby, and he is also a goof. Like, he's a little bit dumb, but he's very wholesome. And there's something about orange tabby boys specifically that are on a little bit of the like the wholesome dumb side. It's like it's so sweet. So I hope that's the kind of like boy you got. We love dumb little cats, yes. Oh, I gotta go fold laundry. If I don't get back before stream's over, it's always great to hang out with all of you guys. Clara, enjoy folding laundry, because I personally hate folding laundry. It's the worst. But I hope you enjoy folding laundry, and thank you so much for coming to hang out. Thank you so much for all the support you give me. I appreciate you lots. Take care, and I hope to see you soon. Boxing stream? Oh my god. I don't think I'm allowed to take... Oh, maybe. Maybe if I get mediocre enough to go to an open gym, maybe I don't know, I'll record a video or something. I don't know. Nerve-wracking. A ginger. Let's see. I guess they always have patterns, I think. I think tabby, like, I think Chloe explained to us that, like, tabby is the stripes, and then, like, orange or ginger or whatever is, like, the color. But yes, in this house, we love dumb little cats. Goofy. They are so goofy. Ooh, Butai, what's his name? What's his name? And has he exhibited any habits like chewing on cables or being like really energetic? Let's see. You know what? That's a good mix. I'm just gonna raise my tablet up a little bit to triple check. Oh, and let me move. His name is Inari, like the cone sushi. Wait, like the cone's sushi. Wait, isn't Inari the tofu wrap? Am I misremembering? Oh wait, Inari. I mean, either way, like that's such a good name for him. Like, he'd be a very cuddly boy. Oh, it's so good. How old is he now? Yeah, the tofu wrap. Oh my god, perfect name. And how did you guys like find him? Was it from like a pet shop or a breeder, rescue? All right, I'm naming layers. Flower. What do you guys think? Flower or no flower? Flower? No flower. Because, like, flower? No flower. Like, is a flour too much? Does it make people not think it's French bread? Or, like, is it fine? Wait, I think cone sushi for Inari is more of a Hawaii term, my bad. Oh, what? What? Inari, Hawaii... Hawaiian Inari sushi. Wait, please show me. Alright, I'll just show you guys. Move over, Baguette Puglie. We're looking at Inari sushi. Cone sushi, Foodland. He looks like Inari too. Oh my god, wait, Butai, did you post pictures of him on, like, Instagram or something, or Twitter? Sorry, I've just been, like, so checked out of social media. Yeah, from this cat cafe that partners with our local humane society. Yes! We also have a cat cafe in Vancouver that also does, okay, sweet. Hello, we're going to stock Butai art now. Who's also an amazing artist, but yeah. No, we're near the end of the drawing already. We are done our Baguette. But also, if you guys have opinions on flour or no flour for the Baguette, that would also be rad. Oh my god! Oh wait, these are retweets. Wait. Let's just go to your media tab. Oh my god, how am I supposed to work on art when I know the sweetest little guy is only a couple feet away? How do you? Oh my god, he's a long boy. Oh my, he's so long. Hello. Welcome to us stalking Butai and looking at our new kitten. We are clearly making baguettes here. I mean, he could be a baguette. You could have called him Baguette. Butai. You could have called him Bon Mi. Bon for short, or Mimi for short. He's growing so fast. He is a baguette. Oh, Boba. Oh, that's a really pretty cat. Oh my god. He actually really reminds me of my friend's cat downstairs, because he's also a really long boy. Like, he's insanely long. Look at how long. Oh my god, look at him. Lovely cat, yes. Oh my god, kitty's so cute. How are you? I hope you're not too tired from school and all the work you've been doing. Oh my god. Oh, look at all this cute Butai art stuff. Look at all this egg and this notepad and these stickers. Look at it. Alright, this is just a Butai art stream now. Look at it! Wow, I'm gonna go cuddle him right now. Butai Baguette's a fur baby. Doing okay, working along to your stream. Oh yay, how are you guys? I am doing okay. I'm doing better than the days before. I was just sharing a little bit recently, like a couple minutes ago, that I'm starting up therapy, actually, for the first time in my life. So, I had a supposed 30-minute consultation on Monday, but it just ended up being 10 minutes, and it was really kind of like, it was weird for me. Not because I wasn't willing to open up, but because the therapist asked me quite early on and quite fast if I had my credit card information. Which I was explaining was like, it was kind of weirding me out. But I have my first full session with her this Friday. Oh my god, wait. Oh. My trigger didn't work. But, and hello! Oh, that's amazing. Ree, thank you so much. Hello, Raiders. Oh my god, hello. That's not a good start. Welcome, Raiders. It's okay, we here anyways. Oh my god, hello. Insert raid message here. It's okay, just spam Anne's face. Just spam Anne's face, and that's great. That's all great. Lol, sorry, Andre, I didn't think of a raid message. It's okay, we're not professionals here. Geomaster, thank you so much for putting along. Sorry, this is not my art. This is Butai Art's art. Hold on one sec. Let me do the streamer thing to do. I feel like most people on my stream already know, but Anne is an amazing artist, and she plays games. And today she was driving a truck on the wrong side of the street in Europe. So if you want great art, cute art that makes you feel warm inside, and also see her play games right, please go check her out. And for those of you who are wondering what's on my screen right now, this is Butai Art's art, which I should just make it simple. This is Butai Art's art. Traditional artist and painter, and we're just looking through her stuff right now because she recently adopted a little kitten. Oh, it's loading. Look at this boy. Hello, thanks for tuning in, Huge. I only caught like the last, not the last, but like 10 minutes of it, and it was great. You're like, oh, do I have to stop for this? And then you're just like keep a consistent speed of like speeding right through like the toll or bridge or whatever. Tofu wrapping Butai. New, thank you for the shout out, OMFG. Please share your wonderful art, Huge. Right. So for those of you who just got in here, my name's Huge. It's like Eugene but shorter, or it's like huge without the H. And this is Puglie. He's this imaginary pug that I created because I don't actually own one, though I wish to own one day. So I created him to fill the void in my heart. And I'm kind of near the tail end of the stream, honestly speaking. I made a baguette today. I'm debating whether or not I should keep the flour on him, because sometimes baguettes have like flour sprinkled on top of them. I just realized you guys can't see it. But yeah, sometimes there's like flour sprinkled on top of the baguette, so I'm wondering if I should keep the flour or not. I feel like with the flour though, it adds a little bit more interest, like a little bit more color variant, so I'm kind of feeling it. But, and how was your stream? Did you make all your deliveries? All the chatters that have just joined, how was Anne's stream? I want to hug this Puglie. Oh my god, can you imagine? I make a long body pillow of him, and it's like, it's just a long baguette, but like, he has his little feet and his face sticking out one end of it. Body pillow, yes. It was a really fun gaming stream. Honestly, I wish I was there. Oh, maybe the flower's a little bit too opaque. Okay. Let's give this, ooh. Let's give this a 75%. Or 80? Because I put this to 75. I mean, it's not much different than 80, let's be real. But 80 feels like a even, like it's not too bright, but it's still like white-ish. Yeah, and I don't know, maybe one day when I join the dark side, which is getting a actual PC computer, I'll be able to stream games and stuff like that smoothly and confidently. One of these days. Let's make it 80, 85. Oh my god, now I'm just doing this thing where I'm like looking at it. You know what? I'll leave it at 85% for now. I will review it later, see if I want to add more things to this baguette. Which really, there's not much that I can add to it. Cause like, by the roundness of it, it's like kind of like just this. Yeah, okay. And to answer your question earlier, Yuge, I do enjoy folding laundry. Oh my god. You're so lucky you enjoy that. I used to fold my laundry, and now after I finish my laundry and I put it in like the clean laundry bag, it's just there now. Like I just pick out my underwear from the laundry bag and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Man, this makes me want to eat bread. Eat that bread. Get that bread. Oh man. But honestly, all of you, thank you so much for joining us here. I'm so sorry you caught the tail end of it. I don't know, what else? Do you guys want to check out my Twitter with me? We'll just take a little chill Twitter break, see what's on the newsfeed today, see what art there is to inspire us. No worries, just glad to catch a bit of it. Aww. I probably enjoy folding laundry because I used to work clothing retail. I would imagine like working clothing retail would make you even less want to fold laundry, but I guess that's different. I want to know what's on Yuge's Twitter feed. Oh, you're gonna know what's on Puglie's Twitter feed. Yuge's Twitter feed is too much full of shit posting. Where am I? Alright, let's see what amazing art we have today on Twitter, and let me move this so you guys can see the full breadth of it. Oh, you just posted this an hour ago, so it's like, Butai, you're at the top of my newsfeed. Drop Yuge's at right now. No! Get out of here. Pugly panic. Alright, let's see what's good. Aww. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, Omana is, her brand name is Omana, so there's that. But, like, she designs apparel, like, really cute, goofy apparel, and Nami is, her daughter, and it's just so cute to see her. I don't know how she does it. She runs, like, she's a small business artist just like all of us. She's a mom. She runs apparel as a business, so that's huge. And she just started going back or sending her employees to do like conventions and stuff. So I cannot fathom how she manages all this. I just got caught up. Oh, I just got up from catnapping. Okay, this is Tuna. Tuna is a local artist here in Vancouver, and amazing artist. She does a lot of comics, and she also recently got this cat. Because she just moved back from staying in Ireland for like the entire pandemic. So her and her partner recently got this cat, who apparently is Gremlin Nori baby. His name is Nori, but he's a massive gremlin. Those are some nice looking ankles you got there. Oh my god. It would be a shame if someone were to... Apparently Nori is super, like, has so much energy. Huge amounts of energy, and he loves biting their ankles. And Tuna is slightly losing her mind. I gotta like this. Also, I gotta feed the algorithm. Alright, let's see. Oh, Julie! I totally remember today is the first day of December, totally. My little tree is up. Who wants to come hang out with me? Oh my god, I can't imagine how much, like, work goes into Julie's stream. Creating this artwork, hooking everything up, like, I cannot fathom it. If you guys don't know Julie, she has an amazing animated stream. She was recommended to me by Anne. And it's so magical being there. Sweet little ankle biter. Sweet. I prepared curry con pollo dolce y picante. I've cooked this sweet and spicy chicken curry. Oh my god, food. What else is good? Whoa. Bat jeans. Little Froggy too. Oh my god. Seeing other artists, like, create stuff, create merch and stuff, like, I gotta get my shit together, guys. I just gotta Get on it. Should we still stay on till Julie goes live for a raid? If you guys want to raid Julie, I don't know who else is on. Maybe Carmen's still on? Let's see, what is she? Stream is starting. Oh, so like 30 minutes. Oh, I do need to head out in like 30 minutes though, so we may need to raid a little earlier. All right, let's check out a little bit more before we end stream. Celeste, oh my god, look at that. Look at this beauty. All the froggy art brings me serotonin. Frogs deserve the love that they got this year and should continue to get the love that they get. But oh my god, this is Celeste. She created she created a Gamer Cat, right? Like years ago, and she's just still killing it with like this beautiful animal art. Oh my god, of course, like there's Rainy Loon. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? Look at the SpongeBob. Okay, here's something I have to admit. I don't like SpongeBob. I've tried watching SpongeBob to get into like whatever everyone else loved about him. I could not. It was like, yeah, I couldn't. I just could not. Thank you so much. Thank you. I thought I was the only one. Right. Sorry, I had walked away. And comes back to my hot take. Hope everything has been going well for you. No worries, and things have been alright for me. Before you rated me, I was just sharing that I'm starting up therapy to get better. My hot take is that I don't like SpongeBob. Sorry, not fish. I'm so sorry, but like, I cannot. I legitimately gave it a try to watch an episode of like, I love SpongeBob. And Ann and I are complete, like, we're not friends anymore, like, Ann just drops me. I see I'm not welcome here. Okay, sorry, my hot take is that I don't even love SpongeBob, but this is so cute. Twin Cat Shop stickers for Kickstarter backers, forgot to post some pictures. That's so cute. Look at him. LOL, it's all good. I feel like we're in such a minority that it's scary to say it out loud. Right? Okay, we're a safe space here. Whether you like SpongeBob or not, it's okay. We are safe here to enjoy or not enjoy him. But I legitimately gave him a try. I could not get into him. And, you know, it's okay. I just, like, whenever I see the SpongeBob collabs, like with Vans or Teddy Fresh or like all the SpongeBob stationery, I'm like, I feel kind of FOMO that like I'm missing out on this serotonin that everyone gets from SpongeBob. But yeah. Too cute. The SpongeBob memes are pretty funny though. Okay, yeah. The only time I like SpongeBob are the SpongeBob memes. Like the one where he's like getting off the couch. I'm like, I feel that. I feel that so much. Let's see. Oh my god. This I gotta zoom into. Wow, that's beautiful. Apparently it's, the caption is just Swan Lake. Wow. I mean, first of all, for those of you who like SpongeBob, did you grow up with him? Like, I mean, I technically did too, but like, I just never watched him as a kid. And then when I tried to watch him in high school, I was like, I can't. Like this, I really can't. Too much amazing art I love, yes. Yeah, I think I have a lot of nostalgia with SpongeBob. Okay, like that's totally fair, I think. Yeah, my Puglie's newsfeed is full of amazing art. And honestly speaking, it's a double-edged sword. In many ways, it's like, I like seeing my friends flourish. I like seeing all this amazing art that inspires me and stuff. But at some point, there is like a fine line between like getting inspired by all the art and then seeing how much art is being made and not feeling like you're putting out enough. So for those of you who are in this like possible situation, balance it. Know when you might be like not getting the positivity out of something, and disconnect. There's no shame in disconnecting from social media and anything. There's no shame in not being there to like, you know, your friend's art that they posted or something, unless they like expressly asked you to, which is kind of weird. But like, you know, there's no shame in that. Everyone has their limit. Especially in this day and age when we're starting to realize that social media can be a burnout. Free yourself from it. Dropping facts! This is why I tend to limit my Instagram time. Yeah, same. Like, this is why I feel like semi-bad. Like when Butai shared like she adopted a kitten, or like if anyone dropped anything new and I'm just finding about it now. But then like I preface with like, I haven't been on social media for a long time, and I'm glad most people understand. Here's Riri, not the same as Rekindled, but this is Riri Mon, and she does also a lot of cute animals and also fan art, like cute fan art of animes and games that I do not know. I'm sorry. So many people showcasing their stores. Y'all get that bank. Oh my god. Bib, like, I don't know Bib, but I've just seen them killing it with all these like cat meme redraws, and they just feel so warm. Ririmon, I love that. It's a like, when I first saw you, Ri, I was like, wait, is this Riri? And then I realized like, oh no, you're two like completely different people. Oh man. Oh my god. Chuck, Charlaby. Oh, here's another, I don't think it's a hot take. Though I think I get judged for it. I love pigeons. I think pigeons are super cute. I don't care that they're considered rats with wings. I love pigeons. They're very colorful, they're just very innocent, and it makes me actually very upset when I see kids like run through a crowd of pigeons and like scare them and make them fly. Like it makes me very upset and very angry at the child and the parent. So yeah, I love pigeons, and I love how much Chuck loves pigeons. And she's in the UK, and one of our goals is to meet up one day, dress up in a pigeon onesie, and hang out at a park. And then if we see kids run through a crowd of pigeons, we're gonna run towards the kid. Clara calling me a soft boy, and I just told her like my diabolical plan to like run at kids in a pigeon suit with Chuck. I know another artist who does pigeon art. Ooh, Quan! Okay, send it to me. Yes. Like, first of all, I'm pretty sure I was also a kid that did that. I don't remember it. I remember feeding pigeons. I don't really remember like flying, like running through and scaring them. But like, as an adult, and like, yeah, I don't know, seeing that, I'm like, I get so angry. So yeah, I love pigeons. If you love pigeon content, if you love funny comics, please check out Chuck, otherwise known as Charlaby. She is great. I mean, that's funny though. I don't like pigeons because one pooped on me. Oh, okay, that's fair. But like, pigeons are so dumb looking, and they coo, and they're so fat, and all they do is like walk around and bob their heads. I love pigeons so much. Alright. Ooh. Let's see. I'm glad you made it home safe, Big Wong. I don't know what this is from, but this is very pretty. Lines are gorgeous, yes. Yes, Nicole. Agreed. Lines are gorgeous. Alright, last one. Oh, man. Patabot. Patabot's art, like, oh, this t-shirt, this art, this, so great. I mean, that's funny though. I don't like pigeons. Oh yeah, Genshin wifes. Thank you, Clara, for educating me. I love Patabot. Yes, right? Oh, Pat is so great. She's so great. I miss her face so much. She also, like, had a kid. I don't know how she's keeping up with everything, but she's so great. And have you met Patabot before? I have not. Oh my god. And okay, well, first of all, we need to meet. We need to meet up and get food. And when cons come back, we are going to go and meet so many people. Can I come? Yes. Yes. East Coast crew, let's go. And I hope Soren is still there. I don't know why he wouldn't be, unless like visas are a thing. I don't know how visas work, but hopefully Soren will be there. And then any other like friends from your guys' chat, like, let's go East Coast crew. I am honorary East Coast. I just crowned myself honorary East Coast. I forgot today was Wednesday. Hello everyone. Please say hi to Peggy, my girlfriend, who is a great supporter of my stream and remembers when to support me, clearly. Good morning, Peggy. East Coast crew. That's gonna be so fun. Oh my god, yes. It's gonna be great. Yeah, Peggy, I'm literally ending stream. I'm literally just, the last thing I was gonna show was Patabot's art. So, thanks, Bae. But everyone's here that you know of, because I talk about all of you to her, so there you go. Okay, bye forever, huge. God damn it. I am so grateful for all of you being here. Thank you so much once again for coming by to chat, to just tune in and ask me how I'm doing. I hope all of you have been doing super well. Oh, let's see who there is to raid. Even if you guys just want to stay in there to say hi, like just say hi and then run or something, that's totally fine. Let's see if anyone... Oh, Art Ingest is here, Annie, Nikon, Aichi's World. You know what? Art Ingest sent her crayon crew to me last time, so I want to just repay. Oh, damn, she's doing some, like, painting today. Alright. I don't know how... What if I do this? Okay, I can still kind of see the chat. I don't know why, like... Yeah, my raid is weird. I can't see chat now when I have the raid window. But anyways, what are you guys... what, you guys aren't going out for dinner? No, not tonight. I love Brenda, yes! Glad I could stop by today, and I'm so glad, I'm glad I got to witness you driving a truck in Europe. That was great. I hope to catch you guys' stream next time. Ree, Butai, Clara, Quan, Fish, and oh my god, who else is in here? Katsun, I don't know if you're still in here. Max Black Hat, I don't know if you're still in here, but everyone in here, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of you. I love the company always. Thank you for baking Baguette Puglie with me today. And I hope all of you have a great rest of the week. Have an amazing weekend. And let's give Art Ingest a lot of love. Oh, Milky Crumb. Hello. Oh, I just got here, but thank you for stream. Milky Crumb, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for catching the tail end of it. I hope to catch you next time. We're going to give Art Ingest a raid. And I hope all of you have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye. Oh, I don't know when to press the button. I don't know when it went. Panic. Oh, I did it.